This is what these kids need for this community. We got violence, we got poverty, we already getting scrapped. Why do we always got to be at the bottom of the barrel? I feel like we under the rats and the damn roaches. Y'all treat us like anything, and we just supposed to take it.
TEHILLIYM.
Who is she?
If you could please introduce yourself.
Good evening. My name is Beatriz Ponce de Leon. I'm the Deputy Mayor for Immigrant, Migrant, and Refugee
really?
Rights. First of all, I want to say thank you for coming here.
No,
and every
don't
time,
thank us. We could have been doing something else.
I don't know if I want to make sure I understood your question. You're asking where will people go when they're here.
Right.
So I'm gonna answer that. Okay.
Guys, can we give her an opportunity to answer Ms. Matthews' question, please?
So the people that we're talking about are human beings just like you.
We know that. We know that. It is not us against them. We don't need you to tell us that. No, we don't need you. We don't need you to tell us that. It's not us against them, and that's the problem we don't care for. We don't care for that. We are not insensitive, but we got a problem with you thinking you can jam something down our throat.
Pfluger. Gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I rise in support of Chairman Comer's resolution. The radical D.C. City Council is literally putting the integrity of our election system at risk. They've passed a bill to allow illegal immigrants, Chinese, Russian agents, foreign exchange students, and quite literally anyone else who finds themselves on the streets of D.C. in our nation's capital for longer than 30 days, the ability to vote in elections. This should not be a partisan issue. And you don't have to be a Republican to understand why this is wrong. Voting is a sacred right, regardless of what was just said. Voting is a sacred right.
Hey, Laura, it was great to be with you. And that's one of my main questions that I asked the migrants when I interviewed them on the Mexican side. Is like, why are you coming now? And without hesitating, the answer is that the border is open. They talk about President Biden's invitation and that they're going to be helped. That's one of the main answers that they give. And I asked them, why now? Why didn't you come before? Have you heard of President Trump? It's like, oh yeah, we've heard of him, and he was very strict. We weren't going to risk coming under him to get deported. And that's why we're coming out. We know that under this administration, we're going to be helped. Yeah, so in this sector, the real sector, you have about 90% that are Venezuelan and some Central Americans, and their mindset is that they're going to be helped. They're coming from socialist or communist countries, and they're used to this lifestyle where the government is providing everything. And they're coming with that same mindset to the United States, that the government is going to issue out handouts and everything's going to be free for them. I've been asked, how am I going to get a free vehicle? How am I going to get a free house? These are questions that they're asking, and that's the mindset that these migrants that are crossing in this sector are coming with. They believe that the government is going to help them out and give everything free for them.
It is insulting that you would consider such action about a forgotten community that none of you live in.
Developing tonight, outbursts and outrage at a community meeting in South Shore over a housing plan for migrants.